Reciprocal trigonometric ratios. In a previous lesson, we defined the sine of theta as opposite over hypotenuse. If we invert this fraction, namely hypotenuse over opposite, it means that we are working with 1 over sine of theta, and this ratio has a name, cosec theta. In a similar way, we can define cos theta as adjacent over hypotenuse, but if we swap these sides around inside of the fraction, hypotenuse over adjacent, we are working with 1 over cos theta, and the name for this ratio is sec theta. Tan is defined as adjacent over opposite. However, if we swap them around, opposite over adjacent, we are working with 1 over tan theta, and this ratio is called cot theta. These three reciprocal trigonometric ratios are not found on the calculator, and therefore we will not use them for the solution of triangles. Let's look at two examples. Tan 48 bracket 1 minus sec 66 degrees. We will write on the calculator tan 48, and we will use small brackets for the size of the angle times a bracket 1 minus. Now, since sec is not found on the calculator, we will write 1 over cos 66 inside of a small bracket, and then we will close the big bracket. It's important to be careful about the use of the brackets, otherwise the calculator will call it a syntax error. The calculator will now calculate this value as minus 1,62. Example 2, cot square 23 degrees plus cosec 35 degrees. On the calculator we will write a big bracket, and since cot is not found on the calculator, we will write 1 over tan 23 inside of a small bracket. Then we will use another big bracket to insert the square, and cosec theta, which is also not found on the calculator, we will rewrite as 1 over sine 35 and close the small bracket. The calculator will now find an answer 7,29.